So 2 is correct. And Animal is going to go do some reading as well. We have a parenting book, Redeem. So reread that. We'll make sure he's actually gaining skills on that because I don't remember. No, he should still be gaining skills on 2. We're good. Violet has gotten the energetic lifestyle. Alex has 18 more minutes, and then it is Sweet Pea's turn. Sam has decided he's going to work out. Nice. Haran is having a very good time playing Sims. He looks like he's toasting his Sims, though. Why am I not surprised? Animal has reached parenting level 5. Woohoo! Okay, it is now Sweet Pea's turn to be controlled. So let's check on your skills. 1, 2, 3. Writing would be a good thing for you to do. However, yeah, painting is the one thing you really don't need to do. How about you go... Video gaming is also close. Where's dancing? Dancing is maxed. Let's have you... Wait. Let me double check that video gaming is okay. Okay, we're good. Video gaming is okay. When you finish doing that, you can... Oh, look at the 2 of them. Reading their books like good little Sims. You're gonna lose one of these times? Well, eventually. Oh, pause everything. Mimi, go eat the cake. And back to Sweet Pea. You gonna put the book away, or are you just gonna stand there? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna work on something that will help the burnout start going away. Because we have a creative fog happening, and if I do anything creative, Sweet Pea could burn out. So I don't want to do that. So playing the game should so help. Exercise some mental skills before it gets worse. Yeah, we'll do that. What else is a mental skill? Charisma or logic we could work on. So maybe we'll have you go do that after you play a game. You broke the computer. Hire a repair service. Animal apparently has the book stuck to his hand now, and he's decided he's going to read and eat at the same time. Multitasking. No, Animal's like, heck with this, I'm hungry. Is Iran flirty? Not currently. Well, no, I beg to differ. Apparently he is. No flirt bars have showed up yet, though. He just happens to be flirty. Okay, back to Sweet Pea, who is doing some logic skill. Hopefully that will help. Yes, that's helping the creative fog. And let's also have you go milk the cow plant. Enjoy your lurk, sweet pea. I will take good care of your sim. As much as I can. Okay, could you do what I asked? Pretty please? I am just terrified that another sim is going to find some more pufferfish. That's Yorkshire pudding. That's not pufferfish. That was the weirdest thing ever. I've never seen pufferfish just spontaneously appear. And you are now no longer afraid of cow plants. Ta-da! Okay, now that you're confident... Oh, wait. That's... Okay. Pause. How are we doing on this? You're level 6 painter. We're going to have Iran flirt with one of the boys. How about we flirt with whoever's closest? Looks like it's Alex. You can try to cheer him up, too. Romance. Flirtation. Impressed with your video game prowess. That sounds like a good one. And Sweet Pea is headed to do what? Research genealogy. I don't think so. How about you start a motivational book? So, is it going to work? Oh, it worked. Do they have a romance bar now? They have a romance bar that is bigger than their friendship bar. I love that for them. However, I will caution you that if both of you get into Phase 3, you cannot marry another Phase 3 contestant. You can, however, marry someone who doesn't get into Phase 3 that was in Phase 2. So. Oh. The rule is we say yes. Violet now dislikes fitness. Okay, so we are back with Sweet Pea, who is writing. Sam, you're blocking the repair guy. Now they're all just going to stand there and stare at it? Alright. We're just going to replace this, and that beeping is driving me nuts. Okay, we're all better now. How is Sweet Pea's cooking skill? We'll have you cook something after that. Cook something exciting, maybe? Why does my computer lag so bad when I tell it to cook? Butter chicken? Yes, please. Never had butter on chicken. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, and then after Sweet Pea, let me figure out who is next in the order. It's whoever's after Iran. Mimi. Okay. Read a handiness book. Alright, Iran. You are the reason we are buying a handiness book. What's your handiness at? 5. I believe that means handiness 2. Oops. Purchase the handiness book, please. Skill. Is Tag able to harvest the tree? That's a good question. Handiness volume 2. Okay, you read that. Tag. Can you harvest the tree? Yes, he can. I keep forgetting about that poor tree. Animal is working very hard on his video gaming skill. I mean... Oh wait, we need to stop doing that. It's gonna make you worse. Then go play after you cook something. Tag for harvesting the tree. Oops. Tag, come get tree fruit. Harvest harvestables. He's probably, I'm gonna bet on it right now. He's gonna trip and fall in this puddle. I'm just gonna watch because it's gonna happen. Just walking along. Oh, he's waddling. That's even funnier. Ready? Set. How did he not fall? I'm taking a picture because he didn't fall. Now he's got to turn around and fall. Yeah, I know. You have to pee. Are you going to fall in the puddle? I want to see. Come on. Apparently Alex has puddle skills. I have a screenshot from one of my other saves of the flower bunny falling right on his ass in the puddle. It was really funny. It was one of my story saves, too. What time is it, and when does Animal go to work? Animal goes to work in 9 hours, and it is 6:44 p.m. Curfew is at 10 p.m. Just for reference. At least I think it is. That's the way I've been playing it. And you are gonna work on that. Good for you. Because that will help this go down instead of up. Attend a parenting class. You stop doing what you're doing. Oh. What does it say? Between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. It's not after 9. What? Okay, at 9 a.m., I guess he's gonna do a parenting class. Check on Alex's career level. Let me do that. He is level 4, and he has not started programming. He is at excellent. Just making sure we have everything just right. We do. Violet just got painting level 6. Is it a snow day? No. I don't see any snow. Look at Animal! Helping out! You go, Animal. And he finished it too. He's now gonna clean the toilet. Smokey, you trained him well, apparently. He's a very well-behaved sim. Goodness gracious. Okay, you don't need a promotion. So you know what I'm gonna do? You have vacation available. Business? I'm gonna take a vacation day and continue with this. Is the game clock saying AM? It does indeed say AM. That's probably why it must have been. I was reading it wrong. Whatever. It's fine. School's not open yet. Got it. We have 22 minutes till it's open. Not sure who Sweet is telling that they just got a good move on, but they very emphatically pointed across the table at nobody. 8:58, 8:59, 9 o'clock. You, business, sit in on a skill class. And we got a level 6 video games for Iran. You are going to learn about parenting. Alex is off to work. Sweet Pea is taking a day off to work on logic. How much? Are we almost done with the creative fog? Yes. We're going to have Iran do a workout. We're going to have you do an endurance run. Because right now you're not doing anything useful. Good buddy. Where does Iran need skill points? That's a good question. Handiness, video gaming, knitting. Handiness, video gaming, and knitting are your best bets for Iran's skills. However, he is doing some work towards getting his next promotion. So that's a good thing. Sweet Pea is still working on this. 26 minutes left on her creative fog. Tag is going to work hard. Okay, so let's pause. You know what? Since I'm controlling you, we're going to have you do a logic skill class just to see if it makes it go faster. Because I don't know what it'll do. I don't know how fast it does things. Let's have you do logic. And since logic is just at level 3, we'll find out how fast it goes. Nobody saw that. Mr. Buffman's having issues. Although he is clumsy, so that's kind of funny. Can I? No, I I can only have her leave early. Animal found it difficult to focus in parenting class, but still feels like it was a valuable use of time. Well done, Animal. See how Animal's parenting skill is doing. Almost halfway through 5. Coming right along. Coming right along. When does Iran work next? 2 days. And he is complete on his workout. He's decided he's done. Sam is now yelling at the alien. Werewolf and Iran don't get along all that well. But you get to go to another parenting class. Sam is apparently just going to go streaking. Right. And it is after 12, so we are back to Mimi and then Alex again. So Mimi is now being controlled, so you can stop doing what you're doing. Oh, pause. Sweet Pea had an insightful logic class and looks forward to finding real-world applications. Sweet. Right, let's do that. You are exhausted, so it's really a bad time for you. Let's have you go dream big. Then go do some painting. Oh, whose is this? That's Violet's. Give it to Violet. Sam's fury level. That's a good question. Very little. Do that again. Oh, Mimi's almost going to work. Oh, that's okay. Oh, now you're going to be embarrassed. Sorry about your luck. How about you do another one of those? Sam's like, you know what? I think this pool looks like a great spot for me. And it's a hydrate. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, then invite him in. Take from Mimi and give to Animal. Okay. Let's look at Mimi's skills. Knitting is the best one to take from it. No, we're not doing that. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Knitting goes down to 6. Pause. That puts 1, 2, 3 points for Mimi. And Animal then gets a point. Oh. And we're going to leave it paused because we just... Oh, please don't do that. You take it back? Okay. Are you sure? No, you can't take it back. You didn't do it. So it's not your fault. Okay, now animal. We're going to put it into parenting, which will put you at... Actually, you know what? Do you want it in charisma or handiness, Smokey? That would be the most help for you right now. Animal has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skills at the right level. Parenting, he is working on currently. Which one, Smokey, do you want it to go into? Charisma or handiness? I mean, I can put it into parenting, too. Which one? Parenting, charisma, or handiness? Animal wants to get it on his own. Well, you know, we could do that, too. Actually, it's actually technically Sebi's choice. Which one which one does Sebi put it in? Parenting, charisma, handiness, I mean, mixology is another possibility. Fitness, whatever. Those are the skills that would be helpful. Parenting, charisma, handiness, or mixology. Which one's the highest? Parenting. I'm going to put it into handiness. All right. There we go. Animal has some handiness, which means that Mimi loses a point, but Animal does not gain one. We are back. Mimi is... No, not Mimi. Is not under control. Yeah, Mimi is under control for right now. Okay. Oh, and I forgot we're still paused because of ads. We're going to have Sweet Pea go next. So as soon as Mimi is done, Sweet Pea goes next. Good to know. Let me write this down on the correct page. Sweet Pea, then... No, we're at Mimi and then Sweet Pea. Mimi goes till midnight. Sweet Pea will go till noon. Perfect. Alright. Awesome. And Mimi is going to give to animals handiness again. Guess what, Mimi? You have a choice of which one I take it out of. Handiness or charisma. It will lose a point for either of them, or I can take it out of fitness or painting or knitting. Handiness or charisma will lose him a point, but Mimi is at 9 on both of those. So it might be more impactful to do something like fitness. Smokey, technically one of the lower than level 8s? Okay. Technically, you are absolutely within your rights to take it away from Animal and give it back to Mimi. That is something you could do. So, Animal... Where's handiness? 8. Which would mean Animal has another point at this point until Smokey decides whether they're going to do that. That puts Animal at 7. And how is parenting doing? He's doing really well on parenting. His parenting is it's halfway to level 6. And he should be doing okay for that. Apparently Mimi broke her ankle. It is going to work in a second. That works. Aw, Smokey, I'm sorry. But Animal is doing well. Zebby was just trying to help. Animal found it difficult to focus in parenting class. Really, Animal? He works in 36 minutes. Awesome. Look at him go. He's just going to stand out there with his thing. And Mimi is going to work hard at work because she is currently still under control until midnight. Yeah, the two closest to getting out currently are Animal and Sweet Pea, it looks like. Multiple personalities? I did Sweet Pea. You are next on the list. So as soon as midnight hits, Sweet Pea is next. Technically, Yoink is still within the challenge bounds, so it is still fair. What are you doing? Playing soccer. Sweet Pea is going to do some writing. Well, not on that computer, you're not. Let's write mind over muscle. There we go. And that should get Sweet Pea going well. And Mimi is still at work. Poor Mimi is like, I have no energy. Finchwood Fair? We're not going. Thanks for telling me though, game. Animal is at work. I'm amazed that the toilet is not currently broken. And I say the toilet because it is the only toilet. Oh, don't forget to save. I'll do that and I will hydrate as well. Just because there's so much talking. Asylum night. Sweet Pea got some funds coming in because of their day off. That's awesome. So I had a very dangerous idea yesterday. I am seriously considering starting up a collaborative save file for the decades. It would have Sims, it would have worlds that are based off of the rules, and when worlds get unlocked in the decades, like Sulani I think isn't unlocked until the 70s, so that Sulani would be very based on the 70s. It would take an incredible amount of work. And, you know, it could make a great shell challenge, but it could also be a really fun collab save file for people who like to build. And Animal just got a pop-up. He's catering a huge party for a prominent client. Everything's going swimmingly until Animal realizes the centerpieces haven't arrived. They can improvise something or they can go without and hope nobody notices. So is Animal going to make the improvised centerpieces or go without them? And I would be going for an absolutely full save file on that one. I would not be restricting packs for anybody or anything like that if I did something like that. Try the centerpieces. Alrighty, let's find out. We'll do a pause. We'll find out what happened. Who knew a little bubblegum, fishing line, and cotton balls would be such a hit with the guests? He got $100 and a small performance gain. Way to go! We're gonna... Okay, are we taking from Violet or from Mimi? Because the way that's read, it comes from Mimi and goes to Violet. But I think you meant the other way around. And giving to Mimi or giving to them from me? Okay. Let's... Alright. Mimi. We'll do... Do you have any choice of which skill I take it from? Her two highest are handiness and charisma. Knitting and painting are 6s. And Iran is going to knit something green. Knit a green rug. Any choice? Oh, sorry, you can't hear me very well. Let me try again. Um, do you have a specific skill you want me to take it from, or just the two highest? If you still can't hear, I can type it. You're not fucked either way. Okay, how about... We could always take it from one of the lower ones. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it from cooking and logic. How about we do it from dancing because they love dancing and knitting. Or actually painting. Don't they like painting? Painting is something they are likely to do, I think. Likes painting. Okay, we'll take it from that. Okay, so we are going to... Well, if I can remember what the hell I'm doing at any given moment, I'm going to take it from painting. That goes to level 4. And we're going to take another 2 from not fitness. We're going to take it from dancing because they love dancing. And that is likely to come back up pretty quick. So, Mimi loses 1 point. Okay, and Violet, let's see which would be the best to go into. Painting. Level 8. I said 8. There we go. And Violet will get another point. We're still at almost level 3. That's good. And who's the other one? I'm sorry your tummy hurts, Smokey. Mine did that yesterday. Oh, what'd you have for dinner? I'm very, very interested. You need to sweet pea. Sweet pea was the other one. Okay, sweet pea. That was what I couldn't remember. Let's do... One, two, three, four, five, six. Let's do it into logic. Which will put you at 5. There we go. Cool. HelloFresh triple mushroom penne pasta. That's one we haven't tried. We have actually, at this point, we have decided to drop Marley Spoon simply because the produce that gets delivered in our area is much higher quality from HelloFresh. And for the value, we've decided HelloFresh is the one we're going to go for. Watch Tasting History. A week left with him before he goes away for 2 months. Where's he going for away for 2 months too? Okay. 521. Am I still on the right sim? I am. Sweet pea until noon. Or wait, no. It's Mimi and then sweet pea. Sweet pea goes till noon. Mimi goes... Well, that's okay. Mimi's already at work. So, Mimi's gonna come home and pass the heck out. He's going on a long Camino. 1,000 miles. Awesome. Well, I know you're gonna miss him. So, I hope he has a good time, though. Lurking out with the kiddos for the first day of school ice cream snack. Oh, awesome. Half lurking, half watching intently. Enjoy your lurk. Sweet pea is next on the docket, but I think they're going to go take a nap right now, which I don't blame them for. I love me some ice cream. Although currently my favorite flavor of ice cream is actually a churro ice cream. It is like a cinnamon ice cream with caramel through it and little crunchy bits of churro. And it's so, so good. And I have just gotten absolutely addicted to it. So much so that my poor mint chocolate chip ice cream has gotten freezer burnt because I don't want to eat it. We're going to have Sweet Pea do some cooking. That sounds like a great idea. You still have one more to give away. Well, technically you have 2 points. Let me... we're not doing any puffer fish. No, no, no. Chocolate pie? We're doing chocolate pie. Because we're talking about dessert. Mimi is going to play some video games. As soon as you get home, video games it is. Violet's like, I am into fitness right now. She's going to enjoy some life. That sounds like fun. Apparently somebody broke this. I think Sweet Pea just yelled at Sam. They don't get along very well, so it's probably that. And Sweet Pea is making some chocolate pie. That sounds like something I would eat. She needs some sleep first. That's probably a good call. We'll let Mimi sleep and then do some video game. Yeah, she's had enough. Actually, you know what? I know what you like to play, Sims. There you go. Violet's all about skilling up all of a sudden. And Sweet Pea finished their book. Very awesome. And we got cooking going on. I'm just paranoid that somebody else is gonna pull some nasty stuff out of the fridge. Look at that chocolate pie. Tell me you wouldn't eat that. Although I would prefer it with whipped cream because pie and whipped cream. Yeah, you can't take the points below level 1. It does look delicious. We're gonna put it in the fridge so everybody can enjoy it because they never pick up stuff off the counter. Oh, Aram finished his knitting project and Sam is streaking again.
Malice, Neva. Yalik from Doba. Steve.
He's yelling at people while he's... Sam has decided that Chaos is his middle name. And I kind of love that for him. I honestly kind of do. Now he's being paranoid. Like, I don't know, somebody's after me. Well, you are yelling at everybody in the entire house. And streaking. I mean, at this point, Sam is just trying to be Richard Hatch. And I know I'm old for saying that, and I'm totally dating myself. And embarrassing myself because that means that I've watched Survivor. Technically I watched, I think, 33 seasons of it. We're gonna flirt with Alex to cheer him up. That's a good idea. Pause. Where is Alex? Alex is very sad. Let's go romance, flirtation. Let's give him a compliment. Oh wait, that was Iran. Haha. I knew that, really. Janie and Retro have the same color name, and I got very confused. That's the first time I have done that because of a name, but you know what? It's okay. Let's do a bold pickup line. Yeah, get out of... There we go. Mimi is like, I am going to bed. Why is Mimi not sleeping? She's getting there. She just went to sleep. Poor Mimi. She's like, I have had the craziest day. I got killed by some sushi that wasn't even supposed to be in the fridge. So, yeah, who knows? Poor Mimi. And now Iran has to pee. You know, there is a toilet. Well, hold on, let me make sure it's not broken. Toilet is not broken. You are absolutely allowed to go pee. Iran, why are you yelling at Alex now? That worked out well. Aw, that's nice, Sebi. Yeah, Iran is doing exactly the opposite of what you told him to do. He is absolutely tanking his chances with Alex for no apparent reason. Iran has decided that Iran is his own sim. And now they're getting along just fine. Mimi is like, hi, sleepy. I can't blame Mimi. We're gonna give Ron is gonna give a massage to Alex. That would probably help. Okay, let's do offer massage. Ooh, aromatherapy. Let's do, if I was gonna pick one, rosemary and mint to Alex. After he pees. He peed enough. It's okay. He doesn't have to go anymore. It's alright. I don't even know what that particular massage does, but I would totally do it. I have a shampoo that I use sometimes that's rosemary and mint that I just absolutely love. But I can only really use it in the summertime and not when it's too hot. Because if it's too hot, I have to do like a cool shower. And it doesn't rinse out well. Sweet Pea is going to write a screenplay. Well, okay. Write screenplay. I don't know why you're cleaning up and... Hold on. We are going to reset you real quick. And then you're going to do... That's not what I told you to do. Stop. More... I am just having a day. Okay. Write screenplay. Sit your ass back down. You missed the yoink you gave away? Uh-oh. Animal to Violet. That was your point to give away. Okay. Twilight Boulevard. This is a screenplay. There we go. So, animal goes to Violet. So, let's pick... Let's do the handiness, because we can work on that later. Let's take it down to 6. And that will take Animal's point down 1. Back to where he was. And Violet will get... You know what? It seems to be very into violin. And if you're going to be playing it in my house, I'd prefer it be played well. I see it in the list, Janie. I just absolutely missed it. We're going to give a massage to Animal to make him feel better. Okay, let's... Aran, are you finished with that massage yet? We'll wait till he's done. And it is now Sweet Pea's turn for control. Aww, Rainy, you are such a sweetheart. And the writing is on. Awesome. Mimi, what are you doing? I love my community. Everybody's always helping each other out. It is so cute. I'm so happy I was able to make everybody, or make a community where everybody can be nice. The scroll is mighty. Exactly. Poor Sweet Pea is just exhausted and is just like, I am going to finish this book. Alex, that's not your room. Oh, I wonder if it got disassigned. Okay, there we go. Make sure this is still assigned. This, okay. Is Iran still assigned? Yes. Sweet Pea, still assigned. Violet is not assigned. Well, where are you anyway? Oh, you're sleeping on the couch, you poor thing. Go get that. And animal is still good. And Shar, of course, is not. Maybe it's still... Okay. I'm just making sure everybody still has a bed, because, jeez. Never weary. Oh, that's a good one. Let's do that. Wanted to make it easy for everyone. I was just hungry and needed a minute to eat. I understand that. Hangry is absolutely a thing. And my brain is absolutely not a thing right now. And that's a really good one. So after this, we'll have Sweet Pea sleep. Actually, you know what? Sweet Pea has enough rewards to take a sleep potion. Do you want me to do a sleep potion for Sweet Pea? That way she can keep working on her skills. She need to get her tired ass out of here. Yeah, I feel that. Just like I am so tired of working. And we will, as soon as, let's see, let's get you a sleep replacement. Because she is under control at this point in time. Let's have you... Sorry, animal. We're just going to drink our sweet thing. Mimi is going to be a professional slacker. Well, you know what? That's not a bad idea either. Mimi is getting so many fun traits. Let's do professional slacker. Because Thrall can figure out where the alphabet goes. Now she has no skills, so let's ride this. That's awesome. Look at how many skills that Janie has. Oh my gosh. And she's still afraid of cow plants in the dark. Gotta love this game. And Sweet Pea is going to drink that as soon as this book is over. No wonder Sebby wanted to eliminate me. She was afraid. Yeah, Mimi has not been having the best of times. In fact, neither has Sam. Did she get eaten? Who? Mimi or Mimi absolutely did get eaten. I don't know who else has been eaten. In fact, if... Oh, huh. Nobody got eaten. The cow plant has now croaked again. And Sweet Pea didn't get eaten. She's just very, very tired right now. How about we stop writing the book for a second, just to drink thing, because I feel so bad for you right now. Yes, I know. You're tired. Drink it and you won't be. Yeah. No, no, no. Don't complain about being tired. Yeah. Drink. There you go. Look, it's amazing. It's magic. It's just fun. Let's see, where's cooking at? Let's have you make something to eat. Do cook. There we go. Is the tree harvestable? I'll find out. Ooh, matzo ball soup. Yes. Gotta work to be great. Want all my Sims to work crazy? She's no different. Yeah, she was burning out for a second there. The last time I had her on control, she was like, I'm getting burnt out. But that has gone away. Everything's good. The tree is not harvestable. Alex just said he doesn't like Alex. Animal is going to read the parenting book. Well, guess what, buddy? I think it's actually still in his inventory. No, he actually put it away. Well, good for you. Parenting 2. Reread that book, buddy. Sweet Pea is cooking. Oh, did you just decide not to cook? You know, Sweet Pea, I told you to cook. I really did. And Retrolark is going to, well, you know what? If you don't want to cook that, you can cook one of my favorite meals. We're going to make japchae. Little known fact about me, I took a Korean language course at one point. My sister is Korean American, and my parents thought it was going to be great fun to make everybody take Korean language classes. There are a few words I remember from it. I can say I'm a butterfly. I can say I'm a grape. Why those two stuck with me, I don't know. I can also say I'm a pig. And then I can also say like hello and goodbye. Those ones stuck with me. Grape, butterfly, and pig. Don't ask me. Yeah, Nabi is butterfly, Podo is grape, and Dwedgie is pig. And Annyeonghaseyo means hello. Well, in one tense. I don't remember what the other tense was. Tag works next. In 2 days, and he is level 5 now? Did I write that down? I must have missed when... Look at that, you came home with a promotion, and I didn't write it down. Good thing I check everything at the end of the night before we go to the next day. Okay, where are we? Sweet Pea is eating some yummy japchae, which is basically a dish. It doesn't look all that appetizing there, but it's sweet potato vermicelli noodles with a bunch of veggies, and you can have like different proteins. I usually have it with tofu because it goes really well with spiced tofu. But yeah, it is delicious. It's one I've actually figured out how to cook on my own once. I tried it once. That was the only time I ever cooked shiitake mushrooms myself, because the smell of them before they're cooked, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I can eat them fine after they're cooked, but before they're cooked, mm-mm. You know, tofu is actually really good. It's one of those foods that can pick up any flavor. Sweet pea, I have major texture issues with food. Like, if the meat has a little bit of fat on it, I'm done with dinner. So, I feel you. It's a legume. It gives you terrible tummy aches. Aw, that's too bad. It must be the soybeans. If you're allergic to tofu, then you're allergic to soybeans. So, that makes sense. There's plenty of other things you can put in japchae. And my son's favorite dish when he was growing up was actually a tofu dish that I created out of what was left in the fridge one time. Yes, tofu is made from soybeans. I believe. It's made from some sort of bean. That's what I thought it was. Soybean. Okay. Now, you're having a good time. Let's have you do something other than have a good time. What's the skill that needs the most work? I still want you to get another skill point in cooking. So how about we make something. Ooh, mac and cheese. Pancakes? What the heck is this? Halaka comes from the indigenous word ayaka, which means lump. It's a Venezuelan Christmas dish. That sounds amazing. We'll make it. What's that asked to work? No time for fun. Yeah, no dancing. Well, Sweet Pea has already maxed out dancing. So, there's no point in continuing. I mean, there is, but there isn't. No, Animal's the one doing all the dancing. He has it maxed too, by the way. Look at that, level 7 cooking. Go, Sweet Pea. You now have 2 skills that are level 7, and these close. Are you the only non-pink person in chat? Currently, it's you and Plumbot, yeah. Everybody else is pink. Pink is actually one of my least favorite colors. Which is funny because purple is one of my most favorite, and they're kind of related in my book. For, well, the Plumbot, the bot has green, because it seems to, every time it joins chat, it gets a new color. It's a random color. How do I like purple but not pink? I don't know. I've never been a fan of pastel colors. Did purple before, but it was hard to see on Thrall's chat box. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, look at that. Cooking is almost... You know what? We're going to make you cook something else after this. I hate to make you do that, but doing that will actually get you finished with cooking. Thank you. Let's do something else fun. Strawberry jam crumpets. Somebody tell me that that doesn't taste good. Pink is too girly? Well, you know, purple is very girly too, in some ways. I've never been a fan of pastel colors. I like jewel tones, like purple, bright red, hunter green, smoky glow. Yeah, your name is Blue. And blue, I have some issues with because my mom was a big fan of blue, and she and I didn't get along for most of my life until, well, after I had my son. So, and my grandmother was there, her whole house was blue. The entire house was blue. And it was a little terrifying. Have I missed animal? I'm gonna read the parenting book again. I knew I was missing something. You go read the parenting book again. You've always loved pink Barbies and all pink and everything. See, I like pink in Sims more than I like pink in real life. Like, I can do, like, pink houses and not absolutely just die. You love the cool color spectrum? I can see that. I just like jewel tones. I don't know why. I always have. If you click on the icon in the chat bar, you can change your username color in everybody's chat. Yep. How did Sweet Pea go from 7 to 10 in the course of 2 dishes? Sweet Pea, you're hacking. Well, I guess it counts for a point then. Seriously, they were at 7. So I said, do one more dish. And all of a sudden, they were at 10. This, I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, so let me make sure the points are correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are correct. Sweet Pea can put these in. Oh my gosh, look at these crumpets and tell me you're not hungry. I mean, unless you're allergic to strawberries, which would be tragic. I know Rachel is. Hi, hello, Rachel is allergic to strawberries. But that is just tragic because strawberries are an amazing berry. One of the only berries I like, believe it or not. Let me get Sweet Pea to go writing. Right. Resume writing your screenplay. Yeah, I adore strawberries. Cooked. One of the most delicious things I've ever had was a strawberry pie. I can't do raspberries because they have little seeds in them. Blackberries, same thing. Blueberries, excuse you, game. Yes, strawberry has seeds, but for some reason I can tolerate them. I don't know why. But the blackberry seeds and the raspberry seeds, no, just can't do it. And somehow that's translated into that I don't like the flavor of them either. And blueberries I can only eat if they're fresh. So, like, if I get fresh blueberries from a blueberry picking place, I can make them in, like, pancakes or, like, muffins and be completely happy with them. But any other time, I'm just like, no. But strawberries, I can eat pretty much any time. Sweet Pea is all about getting stuff done today. You know what? We're going to have you take another day off so you can work on your skills. Because you have days off coming to you. And you don't need any more points in career. So you continue writing. There you go. And Sam is off to work. Okay, what is happening in the rest of the house? That's a good question. Is Ron still doing something? Well, he's always doing something. He really likes baths, apparently. He's like, this human thing, baths, I love them. How is his skills doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. He needs handiness and video gaming. That would be 5, 6. So he has 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills. He's good. And he got a promotion, so I have been slacking on the score sheet. Give me a second. I'm going to go through and check everybody's work. Because apparently, Time Please and Animals... Animal is starting to have a mental fog break moment. He is level 6. And he works in 5 hours. He does need to prepare food. But he is starting to burn out. So it might be a good idea to have him stay home from work. Yes, the Iran voice has an echo because it's an alien. I will tell you that the baby aliens That cry is ear-piercing. And the only time I've ever attempted the Hunter Baby Challenge, I picked a male mother and had them get abducted to have the babies. I got to know baby 13 before my brain just melted. Animal, did you read? I don't know if he read. We're going to make him read again. Because I don't know if he stopped dancing long enough to read. You, go read. Yeah, go read parenting. You need to play with aliens? Yeah, the alien cry is just... It is so terrifying. Alright, how are we doing on skills again? Still need writing skill. So, genre book. Let's do a fantasy book. Aliens are fun. I wish they would go back and do a refresh on Get to Work because aliens could have so many more powers that would be so fun to do. Because, like, the vampires, the werewolves, the spellcasters, all of them are really fleshed out. They have a whole lot of powers. You look back at mermaids and aliens, and they're just not as fun as the other occults, in my opinion. And Iran is going to do a handiness skill class. So let's do that. The mermaids absolutely need more, and that's why for my Mermaid Legacy story, I've installed Spinning Plumb Bob's mermaid expanded mermaids mod. And you had to do it all over? Oh my gosh. That's funny in a way. It's also a little scary because it's like, I used to know you. No, I don't. I once had a Townie save file where I had Johnny Zest marry an alien, a male alien, and the two of them were as happy as clams. And then one day the alien did kind of the same thing. He accidentally erased the whole thing, and Johnny was like, I don't know who you are. And then the save crashed, like the very next day I played. And I was like, well, you know what? The next time I play this save, they're getting married again. Okay. I was just making sure that the game wasn't stuck. Animal is eating. Well, I mean, he is a chef. So his food has got to be very tasty. He's still working to get to level 6 parenting. He's really just being quite stubborn. Okay, so after Sweet Pea, do we have another multiple personalities after Sweet Pea? I don't think we did. Because then we would be going back to... Who's after Mimi? Then we go to Alex. Got it. He's supposed to be reading. Yeah, he's not. He's being quite naughty. And, okay. Sweet Pea's turn is over. And we're going to have Animal take a parenting class because that keeps him doing what he's supposed to do. At least I assume that's what we're doing it for. You go to skill class. And the next person is Alex, who peed himself. You're not even under control, buddy. Why did you pee yourself? The toilet's not broken. I don't think the door is locked. Nope, it's not locked. Sit in on parenting class. I don't know why you peed yourself. I really don't. Iran got level 7 handiness. Woohoo! What are you doing? How about you come over here and work on trolling because you're already playful. Do do do. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to take a quick second to pause, go through everybody's skills, and make sure I have the right numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skills for animal, and level 6 career correct. Iran is at level 5 and has 2, 3, 4, 5 skills maxed. Sweet Pea is at level 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills, very close to 6 skills. Sam, I'm not even sure I want to check his. He's getting close on fitness. And what's his skill level at? Where's Writer level is 4. So 0, 4. Violet is at level 2 writer. And where are we on skills? 1, 2, 3, 4 skills. Yes. Alex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skills that are complete. And work is level 5. So did I mix? Nope, we're correct. And Mimi is level 4 and has 1, 2, 2 skills. Cool. Okay, everybody is correct. Alex goes to work next in 21 hours. And Iran is gonna work hard. He's not at work. He's at class and he can't work hard at class. I wish they could, but they can't. His next work is in 19 hours. That's okay, we'll save it for the next time he goes to work.